What's up? It's your boy Mz.Jay. We back again with another one, man. Welcome to the podcast, the Got 'em podcast, with your co-host, Mz.Jay. Say what up, what it do, holla at your boy.
What up, what it do, holla at your boy.
For sure. But hey, so what we gonna talk about today is my whole little journey, man. Look, I was out here living my life like a rock star, bro. I was out here trucking, getting it in. Hey, I was trucking, living like a boss, man. What? Hey, Mz.Jay, was I trucking, living like a boss?
Yeah.
Hey, we was out here killing it, wasn't we?
Yeah, we was.
How much you say we was bringing? Well, first of all, what we have about 4 trucks?
Yeah, we had 4 of them.
Yeah, we had a mean 4-piece, didn't we?
Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah, man. And it worked out in my favor, though. You know, hey, I was out here clowning, getting it, living my life to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I was God-fearing. Second of all, I was a great husband because I had a virtuous woman by my side. Hey, we just got out here, we grind, we crank. You know what I'm saying? I lost my moms in 12, and shoot, I started a barbershop on my whole entrepreneur journey, man. And when I left the barbershop, I sold the barbershop over there in St. Ann. Not St. Ann, off of, I guess,
that was St. Ann.
Yeah, that was St. Ann. We sold the barbershop. And hey, shout out to our landlord, Mo. You know what I'm saying? He came through. He plugged your boy. No credit check, no nothing. It's first and last month's rent. And I had the keys in like 3 days. Me and my little brother, and shout out to Money Freak. Me and my little brother, dog. After my old bird died, after our moms died, we was like, shit, what we gonna do? Man, we pulled a little bit of money together. We went and started, opened the barbershop, got it cracking. I was in there cutting hair, man. Hey, funny story, true shit. I was in there cutting the white man hair. Old white, he wasn't old. He's probably at that time, Scott was probably mid-50s?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Late 40s.
Yeah,
He between his 40s and 50s, somewhere in there.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm cutting his hair. He pulled up in a Tonka toy with a trailer behind that joint. I was like, oh my God, what is this? And he came next time, I cut his hair. Then the next time he came, he's in a motorcycle. I was like, all right, cool. Then next time he came, he's in I don't know what the hell he was in. Oh, he was in his son's truck. His son had like a Ram 1500. It was kind of cool. It was like lowered, slammed to the ground. But anyway, let me get into story time. You ready for story time, Mz.Jay?
Yeah, what's up?
All right, so he came in. I was cutting his hair. I'm talking to him, chopping up. I'm like, hey, why you got this big-ass truck and this long-ass trailer? This trailer was like gigantuan. Like, no cap, bro. Like, for me, I'm from St. Louis. So I'm like, God damn, what is up with this? I'm rapping, picking his brain. Then he gave me the secret sauce. And after that, man, it's like your boy hit the lottery, like I hit the jackpot, dog. I'm telling you, man. Hey, I packed up all my barber equipment. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. So this is probably
around February.
Yeah, around February.
February, March-ish.
Yeah,
it was getting warm, so it was maybe around March.
Yeah, thank you, Mz.Jay. Yeah, it was around February, and I was like, damn. So I started doing my research and all that, right? I'm like, what am I finna do? How am I gonna step my game up? And I'm thinking about it, right? I'm thinking. I'm like, damn, I done already invested in the barbershop with my little bro. So what am I gonna do? And by the way, when I say little bro, I'm talking about we blood brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? We come out the same coochie, you feel me? We blood brothers. What you mean, wow? I'm just letting people know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you said you blood brothers. Well, I mean.
Hey, y'all, my hand's ashy. Y'all gotta excuse me. I gotta put on the old Vaseline. Put some on those lips.
How you gonna get on the camera with ashy hands?
Hey, I'm fixing it.
And crusty lips. What's wrong with you?
Hey, so they ain't gonna have nothing to talk about now. Mz.Jay getting it together. Oh man. Hey, as Afro Americans. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Vaseline is important. You see, I keep it on set. Gotta keep it around, man. Got to. Yeah, heard me? All right, but that's enough of that. So, yeah, but anyway, like I say, Money Freak, my blood brother, we joined forces. We opened the shop. I cut hair, met Scott. Fast forward. I said, damn, baby. I think I want to go trucking. Like it seems like the options seem endless, you know what I'm saying? And she was working a 9 to 5. She was on her nurse-ish. She was on the office side of it. What was the name of the company you was working for? If you or you don't want to say?
Centane.
Yeah. So anyway, make a long story short. Well, actually, why? It ain't no such thing as a long story short. It's my motherfucking podcast. I ain't gotta make no long story short. Fuck that shit. Hey, look. So I said, damn, baby, what we gonna do? You down? And she's like, yeah, baby. I got you. I was like, all right, well, bet. Since you got me, here go the plan. I ran it down. Boom, 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 pop. Let her know the plan. She was like, all right, that sounds good, my king. I was like, thank you, my queen. Anyway, at the time, we had like a 07, 08 LS 430. Something like that, right, Mz.Jay?
Yep.
Yeah. So I was like, I bet. So this one, CarMax was popping. You know what I'm saying? CarMax was overpaying for everything. Like, no BS. So anyway, we took the car up to CarMax. We traded. Well, no, we didn't trade the car. We sold the car to CarMax. Now, keep in mind, at this time, all your boy got, me and Money Freak had the barbershop. My wife was working. I wasn't hustling, doing nothing. I was just focused on being a legit businessman that paid taxes, right? And for y'all who got minds in the gutter, your boy ain't never been on that side of the hustle, right? I was just always hustling and bustling, you know what I'm saying, trying to get my money up. I ain't never had to, you know what I'm saying? You know, y'all know what I'm saying. But we ain't never had to do none of that, right? So we up at CarMax. I'm like, how much you think they gonna give me for this joint, Mz.Jay? She was like, I don't know. But I know we just paid a bag for it like 8 months ago. And it was paid for. See, God is good, you know what I'm saying? You always gotta love His grace and His mercy and don't take it for granted. That's a fact. Oh man. I'm trying to think, what did they give us for that car?
They gave us. They had to have given us about. I don't know. I would say. I don't know, about what, 7 or 8 grand for it?
Nah,
or was it more than that?
Yeah, it was more than that because after we put
I can't even remember what we paid for it.
Yeah, because we paid like $12,000 or $13,000 for the car.
That means they gave us probably about 15. I know they gave us more for it than what we
because
paid.
After we put that big ass down payment down, we still had $7 grand left to go trucking because. The people, when the people from CarMax bought the car, remember, they was like, what? You're only going to put down this amount? I can't believe you sold the car to CarMax and you didn't put down all the down payment. Everybody, like, all the salesmen, they were circling us and shit like they were sharks. They were surprised, dog.
I guess that's their thing. They I guess their thing is, I'm going to give you more. I'm gonna give you this for your card in hopes that you go just put all of it down on the down payment.
Right, so they came correct. So anyway.
Yep, walked out with a check the same day.
And a brand new truck. Well, it was brand new to us because you gotta think.
I was gonna say a new to us truck.
Right, because this was in 2012 or 2013. Yeah,
it was in 13.
Okay, so this was 2013, and the truck was a 2011 Ram. 2500 Cummins diesel, 4x4, SLT.
With the tow package already on it.
Right, with the tow package already on it. 4-wheel drive. It had the I can't remember what transmission it had, but I think it had
an Allison in
it. No, Ace. Allison is Chevy.
Okay, I knew it started with an A, my bad.
It had a Asian, however the hell you say, like a 48 RE or some shit like that. But anyway, we went and bought the truck. We committed. We sold our car to CarMax, bro. Like, no bullshit. We sold our car to CarMax, bro. And then after we sold the car to CarMax, that same day, we gonna just call it a Monday. Monday, we walked out of there with a 2011 Ram 2500 with a Cummins diesel in the 4x4 with the tow package and the good transmission. Because you know your boy be doing this research. I wasn't finna be out here sideways, you did. So anyway, we didn't commit it to this truck. I pulled up on Money Freak. Him and his wife, they were standing around the corner. I pulled up on him like, boom, check me out. He came outside. He was like, damn, bro, you pulled the trigger. I was like, bro, it's time to get to that bag. He's like, man, I feel you. And the whole time, Mz.Jay, by the way, for y'all that don't know, Mz.Jay, my wife. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, the whole time, she was like just stupid supportive, bro. Like, that's the best thing that could have happened to me. And with that being said, man, probably like a week later, we went to Illinois. Damn, I cannot think of the name of the town. What's the name of the
Blacksmith?
Right. We went to Country Blacksmith Trailer, and this is not a plug. So I don't know.
I can't remember where you was at. I just remember it was Country Blacksmith.
So for sure. So we went over there and we cashed out on at the time, I guess it had to be a 2013 Big Tex 14. It was a 2014 Big Tex 14 GN with two 7,000-pound axles. And at this time, I ain't had no CDL, y'all. Keep in mind, I left the barbershop, no CDL dirty. Not cashed out, but went and bought a truck, sold my Lexus, our Lexus, to CarMax, put a fat ass down payment on this truck. So the truck note was gravy. And we walked out of there with like $7,000 on top of that. Plus what we already had stashed up. So we go and buy over to the trailer joint over in Illinois. We go buy it was a 2013 Big Tex 14 GN with two 7,000-pound axles with mega ramps. And we bought that. We fired up our authority, DOT number. All that took like probably, if I had to take a wild guess, all that took probably like that whole process was probably like what?
2 weeks?
Yeah, 15, 20 days, something like that. So keep in mind now, I'm out here green, bro. Like, I ain't never hauled a load in my life. On God. I'm like, man, but I'm finna get it. So I got the truck, the trailer. I'm like, I bet. So we hop, Mz.Jay hop on the load board, start doing her thing. And we looking for loads. Hey, yeah, for real though. Big shout out to Scott though, man. Bro came through. White dude came through. What's his name? Scott Hutter. Bro came through, man. Because when we didn't really know a whole lot, if we ran into something and kind of got hung up, we could pick up the phone and call him, and he'd be like, yeah, wop, wop. You know what I'm saying? So he gave us a game, so we ain't come in the Hotshot game burning it up. What I mean by that, people who in the Hotshot game know what I mean, bro. We wasn't taking no BS loads. Every load we took no cap, the cheapest load we took had to have been like $1.80 a mile.
That was our bare minimum.
Yeah, that was
it was lower than $1.80. I ain't starting my vehicle.
Right. We left that much sit. It was more than $1.80, bro. I mean less than $1.80. Yeah, so with that being said, man, I'm telling you, dude, God is good, bro. And I went from that. We did that for about
2 years.
Yeah, about 2 years. And we came across a fire plug, bro. So within like the first 6 months, we was done running off the load board. We kept the load board for like backhauls and like filler work. But we had we didn't have a direct customer, but we had a broker that had a customer. Shout out to you, Hot Rod, bro. If you ever catch a glimpse of the old Mz.Jay, shout out to you, Hot Rod. Hey, cause you fed her. Hey, you fed your boy. You fed your boy. You heard me. Everything we hauled for this man was $250 plus a mile on me. Now, granted, it would have multiple stops. Like we would be going up in Iowa, or shit. I ain't gonna say
had us all over the damn place.
we was on all over 48 fucking with Hot Rod. No cap. Hey, but your boy fed us. And we was able to get on the schedule with him. So y'all that's Hotshot, man, to get on the schedule, that's what y'all need to do. If y'all can find a broker or a direct customer that works on the schedule, like for us, I schedule either Thursday or Friday. He called us boom bop.
It was every Thursday. I had him down to the time he was gonna call.
And so he called us every Thursday. He's like, Mz.Jay, I got one. I was like, I got him. You heard me? He sent me the Raycon. Raycon come through. We go get loaded. And it was, look, bro, and it was easy. It was fire. What I mean by that is, it would the whole load. So keep in mind, we had a 30-foot trailer. We had a 25 plus 5 for y'all that don't know. So a 25 plus 5 is when you got a 25-foot trailer and you got a 5-foot dovetail. That's important at the mega ramps. Because the ramps come in and they go in the back and they create a flat deck space. So we was doing that, and it wasn't the tallest load we did for him. And very seldom did we have to stack them plates. Them plates really never got stacked on that 25. I mean, on the 25 plus 5 on the 14GN, that joint never got stacked, right? So with that being said, I know I keep saying, because I'm trying to think of this damn height. I think each box was like 3 feet tall, if I'm not mistaken. And most of the time we had 2, 4, 6. We had 6 boxes, and we still had about 10 or 15 foot of deck space left. And me, I'm smart. Or if I'm not smart, Mz.Jay smart. So I'm smart for marrying Mz.Jay. But anyway, how it worked was we go out, drop that load. Then he might send us like 60 miles the other way to another joint, and we bring in back plates that need to be serviced back to the same location we picked up at, and we shoot on to the crib. Because we was probably about 2 hours away from the pickup. So you like, those sacrifices y'all got to make out here being truck drivers, man. So he had us locked in, bro. So I dedicated myself to him. Every time he called, we was on it. And he was, like I say, he was 2 hours, not him, but what we was loading was 2 hours away. So with that being said, all we had to do when he called, shit, we locked and loaded, baby. And every time we was locked and loaded, boom, boom. Because this is a funny story. I live in a neighborhood, bro. I straight got an HOA, homie. Bro, I had all kind of shit at the crib. I had trailers in the backyard. I had trailers on the side of the house. I had trailers in front of the house.
And you wonder why your neighbors was mad at you.
We was getting it, bro. Hey, chasing the bag, you hear me? Hey, shit, that's better than dope money if you ask me, you heard? And you ain't got to worry about them feds coming to knock on your door. Well, I take that back. If you can do two stupid things to fuck up in trucking. You can haul some dope, or you cannot pay your taxes. Either one of those options will result in the feds coming to see you. So don't fuck up and just keep it 100. Keep your eye on the sparrow. You know what I'm saying? Chest out, head up, 10 toes down, and get it in. Go get him. I got him. That's what it was about. And then, all good things kind of come to an end every now and again. And the work with him started slowing down because the place we was running out of, his customer, they got a new somebody new over the transportation, and him and her was beefing. Well, not beefing, like they weren't seeing eye to eye. She was trying to cut the damn rates in half, and he was like, I can't move it for that. I'm like, yeah, I feel you. So with that being said, we resilient, man. Shit, we found out we had a game plan for the game plan, right? When that shit slowed down, we hopped right on the load board. And when we hopped on the load board, it was game over. That's when I got introduced to hauling cars. When I got introduced to hauling cars, oh my God, the game really changed for me. What you think, Mz.Jay?
Yeah. But you started hauling something else before you started hauling cars.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, cause no.
Yes, you did.
We ain't do no oversized loads in the 2500, did we?
That's what changed. When we stopped hauling for
right, but I ain't think we did 25. I mean, we ain't do oversized loads till we got the dually and I got my CDL.
But that's what I was getting ready to say.
But we was hauling cars before. Okay. But Mz.Jay.
Mr. Man.
Check.
You ain't listening to me.
I'm telling you, in the black truck, we was hauling them damn Fords. On the 14 GN. That's how I got hip to taking them ramps off to get two cars on there without a problem. That came before.
Okay. Yeah, you right.
Am I?
You right. You right, because that's when we bought the dually. Was when we were hauling the cars. Because I'm like, we had both trucks at that time.
Right. Facts. So the switch didn't come. The switch to the oversized loads didn't come until the car slowed down.
Yeah.
That's when the switch came, when the car slowed down. And when them cars slowed down, we trying to tell you what God love.
No, about all the different stuff we used to haul.
Yeah, but anyway, she getting me off my story time. Back to the story.
I'm getting you off. Okay.
So, anyway, we started hauling cars, man. When we was hauling cars, that was a game changer. I was able to go from one truck to two trucks. I went from the 2500 with the 25 plus 5. And before we bought the dually, we bought another 40-foot load trail, low max car hauler trailer, gooseneck car hauler, so we could put 2 to 3 cars on the flat deck. And then from that, I bought the dually, and from the dually, I was hauling cars in the dually. I had a driver. He was hauling cars in the 2500. Then from that, we stepped up to a day cab with a 7-car trailer. But anyway, y'all gonna have to stay tuned to hear about that story. I done already gave y'all too much. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do another outro because I might cut that out. So anyway, we went from hauling one truck, 2 cars, to hauling with 2 trucks and 5 cars. So the 25 plus 5 was behind the 2500. You know what I mean? And it hauled 2 cars. And then we had that load max behind the dually. Excuse me. And that was hauling 3 cars. If it wasn't hauling 3 cars, it was hauling 2 trucks. And there again, bro, that's what I'm saying. Y'all got to utilize the things around y'all, man. We locked in with a local broker to haul cars. So now keep in mind, with none of this customer direct, we was locked in with brokers who didn't lollygag us. Of course, they had to make their money, but they didn't lollygag us. We got dibs on shit before it went to the low boy, bro. Straight up. I mean, every night my email was full of, a load blast sheet with, probably 2,000 cars on it out of 2 or 3 different railheads going from here as far as Iowa. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, this clutch. We jamming. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, bop. Yeah, the boom, bop, the knockout. My driver there fucked up. Or maybe, I ain't gonna blame it on him. I'm gonna take responsibility. I'm gonna say I effed up because he took a vehicle that was in what they call sick bay. And when a vehicle is in sick bay, what that means is that vehicle came off the rail car damaged. The dealership still wanted it or didn't know about the damage, basically the car, any car that come off the railhead that's damaged go to sick bay. And when they go to sick bay, it's still assigned to the dealership, right? And with it still being assigned to the dealership, just because it came off the railhead damage, they should not be letting that go out on a transporter's vehicle, period. Would you agree, Mz.Jay?
I agree. Wholeheartedly.
Yeah, so
one of them things we ain't know.
Man, you live and you learn. That was what Meek Mill say, expensive pain. Bruh, this was expensive pain on me. This shit was expensive. But it was a lesson learned. So, it was expensive. It cost us a lot of money. And with that being said, I gained a lot of experience. I gained a lot of knowledge about that because nobody trained me on that. Nobody trained us on that. We hopped in the game 10 toes down, bro. We hit the ground running. So when we hopped in the game, we ain't know what to do, what not to do. We just moving intelligently the best way we know how. And with us moving the best way we know how, man, we ran into situations that we didn't know what the fuck to do. So this car being in sick bay, we learned if a vehicle is in sick bay, I don't give 2 flying rats asses. If they say, yeah, this vehicle, you can take this vehicle, the damage has already been notated, you know what, you right. That damage has been notated. And that motherfucker gonna sit right there. That dealership ain't getting this ride, not today. It ain't coming on my truck. But lesson learned. And then, of course, the driver loads it. I gave the driver the okay loaded because he called me, wooty whoop, and I bet. I'm like, I bet. So I called my railhead, the guy that ran the railhead, and I was like, ran down the situation. And then he went and met the driver, and they was talking. They went over the damage. And supposedly, the driver wrote down the same damage that the railhead wrote down. But that wasn't good enough because when the truck got to the dealership, to the assigned dealership, we knew the truck was fucked up. So they running down all these damages, but what a miscommunication came in at, they was naming damages, they was naming the same damage different than what the railhead had named it. And at that point, we got boom bop. We got hit with a Mike Tyson whammy. We straight got hit with a Mike Tyson whammy, bro. And That fucked me up. But I ain't let it stop me. So what I did was, we kept it pushing, man. And we just started moving differently in the rail yards. Like, and at this point, 2-3 months go past, and I'm still doing it because I gotta feed, I gotta eat, I gotta feast. You know what I'm saying? Beast mode activated. And when that happened, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, Mz.Jay, it's time to call an audible. I know I said I wasn't gonna buy no semi. Cause when we got in Hotshot trucking, I was like, yeah, this it. I ain't getting in no semi. Remember?
Yeah.
And boy, how many nights and days did we fight? Not fight, but like we was at odds about the move. Because you were initially okay with the move, right? But the problem came when I started chasing the money, and away time became I'm gone all the time. That's when our problem came in. Would you say, Mz.Jay?
Yeah. When we was living for the business versus
living for us.
Living for us.
Yeah,
the business working for us. We was working for it.
Right. We started the business to be free. And when that happened, I bought the semi and I got beside myself. But hey, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was like hitting the lottery, bro. You gotta think about it. Each truck that I had was knocking down shit at minimum $20,000, $25,000 a month. You dig what I'm saying? So we out here killing it. And I'm growing, and I'm growing. But then a tragic, we got one more fun story before that. But we gonna start the next podcast off with that fun story. And then go into what happened to Mr. and Mrs. J. Because Brandon J, hey, God set your boy down. But that's a whole nother topic. You got anything to add to that, Mz.Jay?
No, I ain't got nothing for you.
Well, anyway, hey, appreciate y'all tuning in, checking out the podcast. Hope y'all love it. We out. Gang, gang.